Trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat for Halloween. Better give a treat that's good to eat if you want to keep life serene.
Hello darlings, it's Tess. This is the most unflattering angle ever to exist in this world. But welcome back to Vlogoween. If you're new here, my name's Tess. We love Halloween, we love rainbows, we love purple, we love craft, and we love decorating stuff. So this video is going to be yet another round of tweaking my decorations and showing you guys whatever else I managed to get myself into today. So let's go. You guys, the amount of drama that I have just had to put myself through to get one freaking orange bat to go above my garland. I used my orange spray paint outside, but I think I put too much on because even when I used my hairdryer, it was just still sticky. So then I tried like toweling it off just to see which parts were still sticky and which not. So maybe the parts that were sticky, the paint would come away with the towel and I could replace it, blah, blah, blah. I was desperate. Still didn't work. And so now I did what I would have usually done if I didn't have spray paint, which is just take one of the black bats, gesso it, and then just paint it orange with acrylic paint. Like, honestly, I thought the spray stuff would be so much easier, but I should have just obeyed my, like, usual thing for something so small, because spray paint is for, like, big projects or, like, really specific projects where acrylic isn't gonna work. I should have just used acrylic for this and saved myself literally an hour. Like, I have learned a lot about DIY since, like, I have even been doing it. I think for my 5th birthday, my parents got me, like, an artist box with, like, pencils and crayons and things in it. I still have the box, I'll never throw it away. It just has collage stuff in it now. That is how long I have been doing craft and art and various things like that. Like, 23 years now, as long as I can remember. And I still sometimes mess up like this, and I'm sure you guys do too, if you're a DIYer or an artist. So, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I finally got my orange bat, so let's stick it up and I can show you guys this freaking decoration area because I think it's really beautiful and I'm very proud of it. Okay, so I added my orange bat, but I think before it's finished, I want to add some orange along the bottom there. Like, it feels kind of a bit like, I don't even know how to explain it, but I want some sort of roughly orange as well as the purple down at the bottom there. So what I'm doing is, this is actually a double folded sheet of tissue paper, and that's as long as I can get it from the folded piece. So I'll just be cutting it like that, I guess, but it's not long enough to fit all there. So I don't know what I'm gonna do for, like, the other half. And yes, I am still watching Dance Moms. Sue me. Say hi to the skeleton friends. Hi. Hi, and the bat friends. They aren't orange, they're black, but they're here too. Hi. Those ones look like they're doing the Charleston. I think they're really cute. Have I said that before? I don't know.
Okay. So I got this hung. It took forever, and I got so sweaty, I had to change into a t-shirt and put my hair up. Because it was so warm. But it looks really cool. So now let's start working on the having a great time. Then I pulled out these kind of gauzy runners. These are not creepy cloth runners.
2 more bats. 1, 2, considering 2 more. 1, 2, and Jay the Libra, of course. Hello darlings, it's Tess. Welcome back to another day of Vlogoween, and I think that, like a few recent days, this day is probably going to be me messing around with my decor and trying to finalize it, because I am just so indecisive and I need to somehow freaking stop at some point, and it's just a mess. It's really bad, and I want to try and figure it out with you guys so that way I can give you a really satisfying, detailed tour of everything that I've done once it's finished and you guys can see everything. So something about this Samhain altar just wasn't working for me. It just didn't feel like it was the best that it could be. Lol at the remote charging. So I took everything off of it, this is it on the dining room table, and I decided to just play. So I like it much better now, and the proper tour will be coming soon. I have quite the collection of pumpkins now, artificial and real, and I would just like to show you them, actually. So over here on the Samhain altar, which has changed a little bit, we've got a mini pumpkin that my mum got for me. I didn't even ask for it, she just got it for me. And so that was amazing. And then what was crazy is that she got this for me, but then that exact same day I had gotten a big pumpkin for myself that you can see over there, and that's the only place we have room to put it, so lol. And then this pumpkin is actually soap, but it's too cute to use, so I'm just going to use it as a decoration. So I have all these pumpkins now, as well as some decorative ones that I'm about to show you. But on this goddamn pumpkin day, where I buy my big one and then mum brings me this one, like just by chance, I pull the freaking pumpkin oracle card. Like, I'm sorry, I don't care if I sound like a cringy, woo-woo, witchy person. That is a really weird coincidence, okay? Like, just step back from me. I think that's funny, okay? So, yep, we have my big one up here. I don't know if it was the first day that the supermarket put them out, but they put them out a lot earlier this year than they have last year. So I snapped one up immediately. I feel like this one is really perfect. There's like barely a mark on it, and it's actually a little bit flat on one side, which means it'll be easier to carve. I'm going to try and confirm what I'm going to carve into it. I've got two different ideas, so I might get a second pumpkin, I might not. But here is my beautiful first one that I'm obviously not going to carve yet, because once it's carved it only lasts a few days, and I don't want that because Halloween is still quite the ways away. We are now in my room. This is a fake pumpkin, obviously. You can tell that it's plastic. And I painted it copper, but I took it off my Samhain altar just because I have the goblet that is also copper, and the skull that's copper, and so I didn't want to have too much of it. And also I didn't need a little pumpkin anymore when Mum bought me my real one. We also have a purple glittery pumpkin, of course. This one came orange, but I decided to make it purple and glittery because what else do you expect from me? And then last up we have this pumpkin, which is in a slightly different shape, which I actually really like, just for some variety. So I made these glittery a couple of years ago. That is incorrect, actually. That pumpkin and a couple of the other ones came orange and glittery, and so I kept that one the way that it was, and I just added the green stalk. I think in my first Halloween party video, but yep, they've stuck around, still love them. And even if I buy something plastic, you'd think that that's like, oh no, it's plastic, it's bad for the earth, it's gonna go into the environment, and it's like, no, I don't throw these away. Just because I've decorated with them once, nope, I keep them, I make them my own, and they are beautiful to me, and I'm gonna keep them, so nothing about them goes to waste. Do you know what I just realized? Do you guys know that Bo Burnham song, White Woman's Instagram? If you don't, like, search it, it's amazing. But I've just realized that I remembered one of the lyrics just now, and it goes, it's a list of all the different things that you might see, like a poem or a dream catcher or whatever. And there's a bit that says, latte foam art, tiny pumpkins, fuzzy comfy socks, or whatever it goes on to say. And I realized, like, I have a whole bunch of tiny pumpkins that I just showed you. Or is it just a white woman? A white woman's Instagram? What would mine be? Or is it just a witch's altar? And a witch's YouTube channel? Witch's altar. And her YouTube channel. By the way, this is the best flavour, and I will fight you about it. I have two more things to say in relation to food. One is that I am addicted to this gluten-free mac and cheese that I found in the freezer section at our supermarket. I think I've eaten it like 3 times in the last 7 days, which is like definitely not good. And the other food-related thing I want to tell you is that I am also addicted to these Chopper Chop Chews. Currently, they are in 3 flavors: cola, green apple, and strawberry, as you can see. So I bought this bag, which is obviously designed for Halloween trick-or-treating, because it's individually wrapped, but there is a very real possibility that I might eat all of these myself before Halloween. So there's that. I was taking out our bins just then, and I decided to check the mail because I hadn't done that in a few days, and I got a couple of letters from Molly Roberts, who is the incredible art witch that designed the process that I use for my rainbow lantern that you guys have seen. But so that's who she is if you've only been here recently for Vlogoween. But if you've been here longer, then you know that I've mentioned her an embarrassing number of times because she's just such an icon and a role model of mine. So I always like to show off what I get from her, just so everyone knows how incredible her work is and how you should support her on Patreon as well, because I'm on one of the tiers that means I get physical Happy Mail rewards as well as digital content. So I'm going to show you what is in my latest letter and also what's in a ephemera pack that I purchased also that came at the same time. So let's do that. Okay, my babies, we are getting into the afternoon and I think I'm going to wrap up this vlog here. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. That would mean the absolute world to me. Subscribe if you like Halloween, subscribe if you like craft, subscribe if you are a witch or you want to become one, and comment down below your Halloween plans, because I would love to hear and talk to you guys, anything that you want to say. So I hope you're happy whether you choose to stick around here or not, and remember, I love you, keep going.